Thank you, Lord Jesus, for the safe flight, Holy God. We thank you that everyone is here with us. We ask that, Lord, as we prepare, Lord, to move around, to do great things for you, that, Lord, your blessing will be upon us. Lord, we ask for an exciting time. Lord, we ask for a fulfilling time, Lord. May you meet us, King of Glory, even as we go about the projects, as we are blessing to the children. Father, we also pray for very good health, O King of Glory, and pray, Lord, for energy and good harmony, Holy God. We lift ourselves into your hands, Lord Jesus, and Lord, we cover ourselves with your blood, and Lord, we ask that you would go before us. We love you and we give you praise, just and we praise.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I would say from the moment our bus pulled into the church property the day of the Compassion Project, just so much joy. Kids waiting with signs, ready to greet us. And then so incredible to have a depth of relationship where we weren't completely introducing ourselves to the children for the first time. We were just picking up where we left off, and so amazing to see what they're learning in their classroom, the skill sets that they're developing, just inspiring all across the board.
We are right now in the Children's Development Center. We're about to check out what they're building and what's going on here. So we're excited to see what this is all about.
The other great thing about the day was seeing the size and scope of the church. You heard it was a church, but I had no idea that they had all these classrooms and skill centers. And the skill centers were amazing. They're teaching these young children how to make sweaters, and then they were also doing hairstyling and sewing.
So we are about to do a home visit, and I am going to my child's home for the first time. This year, for whatever reason, there was a strong desire in my heart to go on this trip, and it was only when we did the home visit that the reason for that strong desire became very, very apparent. They've been abandoned, and so their mom is basically raising 3 kids on her own. It was so amazing to me just to realize during that home visit that God allowed me to be here, not just for my kid, but also for her mom. And I realized that what I had gone through a year ago was not in vain. And it was one of the ways that God prepared me for this trip.
Being able to come and meet my sponsor child was the biggest blessing I could ever imagine. Seeing where she is growing up and seeing the life skills that they're teaching them and seeing where my money is actually going to help her better her life is something that no words can even explain.
It's been a really rewarding experience to get to pour into the life of a child who may otherwise not have that encouragement. And getting to spend a fun day with him where I could just make sure that he knows that he is loved, that the Lord loves him, that I love him, and that we believe in him, that we think that he can go as far as he wants to be.
Every year, one of the things you guys hear us talk about is the Hope Project and how if we give X amount of thousands of dollars, we can help do incredible things. Also, we push this child sponsorship piece, and I just want you to know that all 15 of us that came on this trip this year, we saw all of those dollars maximized for huge impact. We know that there are constantly things taking place because of your generosity. Over 100 kids get sponsored at Epic, and they're not getting sponsored to go do some luxurious things. They are getting their tuition paid for school, And just want you to know that we're able to see where those dollars are going, which makes me want to just cast a vision even larger that, hey, we can do more. Another thing I want to say, if you have a sponsored child, over the 100 kids that are sponsored, the two most amazing things you can do to help them is to pray for them on a regular basis and to write those letters. I know each one of us, when we see the joy and how valuable those letters are, we feel inspired that we need to go back, and it needs to be scheduled into at least a monthly appointment for ourselves. And so I plan to do that, and I want to encourage you to do the same. And if you have a chance to come on this trip the next time we come, or one of our other partnerships, these things are life-changing. I want you to jump in with us. God's up to some amazing things in the world, and while we can't be everywhere, we are some places, and you get to play a part in that. And so I just want to encourage you to find a way that's sponsoring a kid, that's going on one of these trips, that's praying for our partners in Uganda or Romania or in the Tenderloin or wherever that may be. God's heart is huge for the world, and we don't want to keep that to ourselves. So jump in and play your part.